a sword. I have not. But yeah, I saw Terrifier 3 last year, and I pretty much laughed my ass off through most of it. I like horror movies. Nice. I will have to check them out. I'm kind of hoping that Magdalena Bay is going to do another tour and stop here, because I discovered them after they already stopped in Toronto, and I was like, damn it. Because that Imaginal disc is such an incredible album. Highly recommend it. I have the vinyl sitting over there as I break my necks twisting it. Oh, worry not. I went to Swans on Friday, and let me tell you something. They may not be metal, but they're loud and fantastic. And yeah. Ah, I see. I have an album club now. I don't advertise it much on the stream, but if you join the Discord, we talk about an album every Saturday. We're talking about Health this week, because it was my turn to pick, and so I picked Rat Wars. Because Health, I'm seeing them in April, and I was like, it is time for my album club to experience this band. Nyong. Fun fact, if you hold the stick up, you will run towards the monster in the fog, and it's like, no. And then a jump. Yes. But yes, the possibility of being banned from horror games, unless I'm asked to do a run for something, is very plausible, because it happened last year, because I failed so bad at Resident Evil 3 OG that it took me over 3 hours to not get a run, and then it was like, oh no, oh no. And then it just, like, died. So, it is a possible, or a possibilité, as they say. Also, I speak French from time to time. There's a redeem on the channel where you can make me speak French. I never set a time for that. I just stop when I stop. Sometimes it's really long. Most of the time, it's me apologizing for speaking French because nobody in the audience knows French. Whee! Yes. Also, Pride, did you ever end up playing Monster Hunter World when I redeemed that thing on Pippi's stream? I know you've been building the Gundams. How goes the Gundam building, by the way? Speaking of Monster Hunter, did you know that Capcom has said we no longer guarantee that Monster Hunter World, Rise, or Wild will work on Windows 10 anymore, because that is a thing they said with when October came, and I'm like, why the hell wouldn't Monster Hunter World work with Windows 10? It's like a game from 2018. It better still work with Windows 10. I would be on a Linux operating system now, but unfortunately, Linux doesn't work with my capture card, so I wouldn't be able to stream Switch 2 stuff. And also, apparently, if you're a speedrunner, Linux fucking hates you, as I am told, because apparently LiveSplit and any alternatives to LiveSplit won't work on Linux, and it's like, oof, that sucks. I just recently super upgraded my computer. Hence why I'm playing the PC version of this game. I'm a little surprised that they didn't release this on Switch 2, though, because, like, Unreal Engine 5 works great, because I played Chronos The New Dawn on Switch 2, and it worked perfectly fine, so I was like, this is good. It's a shame that Borderlands 4 is a shit show on everything, so they were like, we're indefinitely delaying the PC release, or the Switch 2 release of this, and I'm like, fair enough, Randy. Nyum. Nyum. There we go. 1, 2. Sick. Oh, yeah. There we go. Again, I have a bunch of Moris that allow me to do, like, extra damage, hence why they died so easily. No, I lost time, son of a bitch. Double dodge forward to end the enter the cutscene, because every time the headache comes along, it's like, no. So you can dodge out of it instead of slowly walking. Though the downside to it is when headache mode happens, you can recover your stamina, so it's kind of like, do you want the stamina or do you want the this? The choice is yours. Ba, 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 ba. Also, I have recently watched most of Neon Genesis Evangelion. The only thing I haven't seen yet is 3.33 and 3.0 plus 1.0, and that's it. That is all I have left. Here we go. Here we go. Also, I will eventually be speedrunning Neon Genesis Evangelion games, as well as the 2 Higurashi When They Cry fighting games, because my Twitch team has been like, please get on this with the Higurashi games, and I'm like, fine. Very well then, I shall run the Higurashi games that are on PSP. I don't know why I got confused there. Stop getting confused there. Whee! Yeah, the plot's pretty wild. One of them's a rhythm game made by Suda51, which I was like, what? He made a rhythm game about Evangelion for PSP in 2011? What? It wouldn't be the first time he made an anime game, because the first one was the Samurai Champloo game. Yeah, that's not a monster chasing sound. That's just you're having a headache mode is the best way I could describe it. Whee! And without spoiling Evangelion 2.22, all I will say is that I like Asuka's introduction more in that than I did in the series. No grabbing me today. No, you cannot go into the water. The game is like, oh, you want to do that? Yay, I dodged it. Thank you. It took me 1800 years, but I did it. Also, my splits don't have my actual PB, but because I don't know if sound was on for the game during that PB, I undid them and did my previous PB, so that's fun. I am also getting pissed off at these assholes for constantly stabbing me. It's like, would you please stop? Please? Click the thing. Monster shows up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. You are dead, right? Yes. Faison, where are you at in your Inuyasha rewatch, by the way? You didn't necessarily tell me which part you're at. Whee! Push the door open. Please run. Thank you. I believe I got hit. Yep. If you hear the sound of what sounds like a hit, when you enter the cutscene, you've actually been hit. Damn it. Oh, okay. Cool game. Anyway, back to the scarecrows. So the first one, you want the one with the sickle? I'm gonna teach you all how to do this puzzle. Nice. And then we run over to this one, and we want the one in the middle. Also, fun fact about Gundam. Did you know that the voice actor who plays Zex Marquise in Japanese also plays Dio in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and plays Yamai in Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth? And that guy from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, whose name I can never remember, but he's the main villain of Season 2. The one with the arcane deck. Which means the first time we ever hear the phrase Zaworldo is actually in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because number 18, Zaworldo, over catastrophe. Go, that's number 2, or number 3, sorry. You always want the one with the thing in its spine. And then we're running. Then we're going this way. And then we're over here. You want the one that's in between two people. Oh, there it is. I'm like, sometimes I can't see this one for whatever reason. And then we're going this way. And then we're just looking for the landmarks while also heading to the left. But don't follow, like, the scarecrows. Keep to the left. And then we want the furthest one away from the scarecrow that's still within the group. Because there's one that you can see off even further in the distance. And that's the scarecrow puzzle. And now we go to Fox World Part 2. This is actually where we fight the only boss in UFO Ending. Because there's only one boss that we fight. And that's Sakako. Yay! Run! And we go this way, and this way, and then this way, and then this way. And then this way. There was a few more this ways. Go under to get the key, and then I just learned how to shorten this path today. You go this way, across the bridge, and then this is funny, because this can be confusing. The only thing you do in this room is go under and immediately leave. There's nothing in here. It's go in, leave. And then grab the Yanari statue. I believe it's actually called a sculpture, but... And then we're introduced to the pirates. Why do I call them pirates? I don't know, the swords remind me of, like, pirates. Nyum. And we're gonna try to cheese the boss. We need infinite stamina. This is only a thing you can do on New Game Plus, unless you can get extremely lucky with the random Omomoris. Whee! Then we go into the library. It's the library. And then we go through. And then we go over here, follow that one. Again, we don't really need to fight anything. We just need to go. And then we get introduced to the babies. Yes, yes. This is where you would have been introduced when Pippi raided into this game last time. Hi, I was lurking in the chat. Yeah, this is the exact moment that Pippi raided into. With the babies and the dolls. Yes, but you don't get to use it for that long, unfortunately. Do. Oh, I've lost stamina, damn. I thought I still had the staminas. There we go. Alright, time to cheese a boss. So, there's a thing that you can do if you have the rabbit Omamori. So what I'm going to do is give myself unlimited stamina for a limited period of time. Going to target her, wait for her to attack, immediately do this. Dead. That is actually a lot tighter timing, and I actually screwed it up. Because I hit her with a heavy attack immediately after hitting her with the counter hit, which is what the rabbit gives you. So I hit the heavy attack, rabbit happened, and then hit her with a light attack. You want to hit her with 3 light attacks, not a heavy attack. And then you want to try to get her to, you want to get another dodge in. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. But again, you need to have unlimited stamina during that, because the attack also costs your entire stamina bar. But if you give yourself infinite stamina for a short period of time, you can follow up with 3 attacks. But you want to make sure that you don't hit more than 3, because if you do, she'll go into phase 2. So basically what we're doing is we're just preventing her from going into phase 2, which is when she does the I'm gonna go into the dark world and shine a light every once in a while. There we go. We are not heading to the middle school. We're gonna go say hi to the aliens instead. As we go to poster number 2. There is a specific order you have to do. I actually passed poster number 3 on my way to Shu, but you have to make sure that you hit them in order, otherwise nothing happens. And then you have to go to the one that's next. There are 3 posters in total. The first one is what dropped the PP. And then, waiting for her to move. Thank you. Here we go. Aliens. Oh no, I was sliced. Whee! This game is great, by the way. I like it a lot more than Silent Hill 2 Remake. It is also far more stable than Silent Hill 2 Remake, but it needs a bit more optimization because there are some annoying things in this game too. So the way you know to turn here is the fact that there's the little tombstone there. That's what I use as my key to know to turn. And then UFO poster number 3. Sacre bleu, c'est impossible. Please move. Ow. There we go. And that's time. Witness the UFO ending. Oh, nice. That was a better time than I got earlier. By 31 seconds. Ayy. The batteries are dead. Oh no. I didn't realize my chapter 4 saved so much more time. So now they're going to say embarrassing stuff about each other, and someone's about to get their ass beat. I'll leave you to guess who.
でパンツを脱衣所に忘れて名乗り出られなかったことがある。リンコ、地獄の炎で焼かれろ。
このパンツは誰のだって先生が呼びかけるけどさ、あれ名乗り出られるわけないよな。
昭和ってプライバシーなかったからね。
リンコは体育を休んだ時にシューの脱いだ服を。
ひなこはシューと喧嘩した次の日にシューのリコーダーに。
俺宇宙人より女子の方が怖えよ。
それまでお互いの
by the way, every time I split this run, I always let the UFO ending in because I just love it too much.
シューは青年誌のグラビアページをスクラップしてて本棚の裏に隠してる。水着ポスターにクラスの女子
Also, I believe this puts me in top 8 now.
待て待て、わかった。じゃあ今度は俺の番だ。サクコがブラをつき始めたのは小6の新学期から。ひなことリンコは小5の夏休み明けだ。どうだ。
宇宙人ではなかったけれど、
女の敵はあぶり出せたようね。ひなこや、お家に帰るよ。
宇宙人は大丈夫？
町内会の人たちがみんなやっつけてくれたぞ。
じゃあね。
また明日。
And then they go home. There was no aliens. And then they go have hamburger steak. Which I found out yesterday what that means, and apparently it's just hamburger meat on its own? Also, shoutouts to Mira, the dog from Silent Hill 2 that has been in every UFO ending since Silent Hill Origins.